Alright, so fake magic card deck got beaten by a real magic card deck. There you go. Good stuff. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you, because we are back to an old deck that I didn't think I'd ever run again. But then somebody brought it up, and I got to give shout out to Mythic Mike, because someone said, I really liked Mythic Mike's Soldier deck. Have you ever done an Azorius Soldiers deck, Jay? And I said, well, yeah, I have. I've done a lot of them, if you remember, but I haven't done one in a while. And I find it to be the only real acceptable version of Azorius right now that I'm willing to run. So this is not Mythic Mike's deck. His is very different. I think it is. It has one, obviously there's some overlap with the concept of soldiers. This is my version, but I'm just shouting him out because he's a cool guy. I'm just saying hi because he just recently did one and someone reminded me that I could do one basically, but this is going to be my version. It is a very fun, aggressive, interesting kind of combo deck here, but before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and not subscribing to the channel. So you're going to want to do those to avoid werewolf attacks. Join us on the stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places. Hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live or anything new happens. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy, go right down to the AetherHub. Yeah. So, that all being said, what are we talking about when we talk about soldiers? Well, we go aggressive, we go wide, and we kind of surprise people. Now, there's a really cool trick that I had previously run in one of my older decks, especially with Foundations came out. I think last time I revisited Soldiers, we had this, is the Ballyrush Banneret, which is a common card. Kithkin Soldier. Kithkin and Soldier spells cost 1 last to cast. Very cool. 1 white and 1. This is important because it is a 2/1 and it makes these 2 cards free. Alright? It makes these 2, yeah, there's a sneaky artifact, colorless artifact in this one. Spectrum, obviously if you reduce 1 by 1, it's 0. This is a 1/2 protection from multicolored, which is very cool. And whenever a non-basic land an opponent controls enter, you gain 1 life. You would not be surprised. You would be surprised at how much life you gain from people playing non-basic lands in the current meta. Actually, really, really cool, awesome guy right there for a 1/2. And then Yodian Frontlighter. That's another soldier. 1/1/1 1-drop. Whenever this creature attacks, another creature you control gets 1/1, and you can unearth it for white and swing it again, and it goes away and gives somebody 1/1. So you have a really cool combination of Ballyrush Banneret making all of these guys functionally free, okay? Which is a really cool combination play, especially how fast you want to go aggro and build the board up super wide. So fun stuff there. We're also going to go with Mockingjay. Mockingjay obviously is going to be the a flexible point here that can duplicate any kind of card. I actually really like to do Mockingbird on Resolute Reinforcements because it makes another copy. So you could just pay 2 and get another Resolute out immediately, or do another Ballyrush or Siege Veteran, or copy one of your opponent's card. So a Mockingjay always fits in any kind of, generally speaking, any kind of tribal deck, because it has that flexible position. It can be one of your soldiers, or it can be one of your opponent's big creatures right there. So pretty simple as. So we have our 1-drops, and we have the thing that makes it cheaper with Ballyrush Banneret. Important to remember this one because we're probably going to be seeing Kithkin later when we go back to Lorwyn sometime next year or at the end of this year. I don't know when it's coming out. And soldiers might be a big thing in Khans of Tarkir, so keep an eye on him as a common card. As far as removal goes, I'm going to go 4 Get Lost. You might need to crack enchantments pretty frequently on this one. So we do need to be able to punch those up right there. We don't really care about giving them map tokens, not that big of a deal. So I'm going to go that for simple removal overall. The other removal that you might want is Requisition or Raid. This destroys artifacts, enchantments, and it puts 1/1 counters on everybody. Rec Raid is probably the only other thing that I would recommend if you're not running into creatures, but if you want a best of 3 of it, this is also a very, very useful flexible point card right there. All right. Resolute Reinforcements, probably one of my favorite white cards. I'm going to be honest with you, I've played this card a lot. I love tokens, and I love spamming, and I love flash right here, and I love the art on here. Very kind of 1950s warrior style, or not 50s, but like 1920s, like a flapper. 1 white and 1/1 flash. Whenever this creature enters, create a 1/1 white soldier token. Very, very useful. Again, creating a token as you flash in, being able to build board and go wide, especially at the end of your opponent's turn, so you can swing in on the next turn. This is a really, really good combination play when you want to get your 5 soldiers out and surprise people with a sudden attack. We're going to try to run ambush tactics on this one, guys, here. So Resolute Reinforcements actually feeds in really well to Harbin, Vanguard, Aviator. This is basically your win con guy. He's the only reason that this is Azorius. You could knock everything else out of here. You can even get a Mockingjay. He's the only reason that it is useful for him to be Azorius. He is some sort of magical helicopter pilot. 1 blue and 1 white. 3/2 human soldier, flying. Whenever you attack with 5 or more soldiers, each soldier creature you get gets +1/+1 and flying until the end of turn. He loads everybody into his sweet Black Hawk, his magical Black Hawk Ornithopter, and swoops in. If you are going wide with 5 or 6 or 7, I don't even know how many soldiers, flying and pumping for 1/1, you are probably going to win it. This is what I really like about Resolute, is at the end of your turn, if you have Harbinger, you spam Resolute, then you're ready to go. You'll have at least 3 soldiers. You have 2 more. You can swing in for a huge hit right there. You can swing in for just an enormous smash. Really, really good stuff. And you combine that with our last 2/2 drop, 1 white and 1 core soldier. Other soldiers you control get +1/+1. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter on each soldier you control. So even in death, the core soldier will pump everyone and push. So you have that ability right there. Get those combos out. Put your soldiers down, build up, have Harbin, load up, and swing for the big hit. That is going to be your attack mode right there. That is going to be your method of winning and just going over the top. Valvet, Siege Vet right here. Not Valvet. 1 white and 2. At the beginning of upkeep on your turn, at the beginning of combat, you put a 1/1 on a target creature, load them up, give them weapons, and of course, whenever another non-token soldier you control dies, create a 1/1 soldier artifact creature token. This is your board wipe protection. I can't do anything about board exile, but if somebody sweeps the board and you've played a lot of cheap stuff, and believe me, you're going to have a lot of cheap stuff down. A lot of this stuff is only going to cost you 1. He will immediately replace it with the 1/1 soldiers, which is amazing. Amazing stuff right there to pump it up. So yeah, punish people for playing, immediately replace your ranks with somebody else, with another robot. Yeah, you know, it happens. We're all losing our jobs to automation. So are these guys. They get killed and get replaced by a robot guy. It happens, you know, we can't fight progress, right? Patchwork Banner, I think I chose, out of all the banners we could run, I think I'm going to choose this one. It does give you the mana, which is kind of unnecessary. We don't really need to ramp that much. However, it does give everyone +1/+1. It is the cheapest kind of Anthem effect banner that we could run right there. I'm also not mad if you do Adaptive Automaton. This does turn into a soldier and gives all other soldiers +1/+1. So, you know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Unfortunately, this is not a changeling or a shapeshifter. Otherwise, it would actually count for being cheaper for Ballyrush Banneret. But it is not a bad idea. You want a big Anthem effects because the idea is obviously to get Harbin out or to swing and overwhelm the line with just too many guys for them to deal with, as it were, right there. We already talked about Mockingjay. We already talked about Siege Vet. Really nothing else aside to talk about except for Raise the Past. This is a very simple and straightforward deck right here, okay? Raise the Past, as you can see, pretty much everything we have is a 1 or a 2. This is going to be the recursion effect of this deck. This is how you absolutely break someone's morale when you're attacking. Even if they run board wipes and they're sweeping you up, having everybody get killed and then replaced by soldiers, and then on your turn, immediately everyone that died comes back to life, because all your 2-drops immediately got resurrected and crapped out even more tokens and stuff like that, or they're free, or anything like that, because you can play them for free because you got Ballyrush Banneret out. Like, it's just demoralizing. It's just an endless tide. It is absolutely just Omaha Beach. It's not the fact that you know, you can kill them. It's that you can't kill enough of them quick enough. We're eventually going to overrun you and take the beachhead, which is very, very good stuff right there. So that is a not to reason why, but to do or die. That's what the soldiers do right there. Mockingjay putting in any kind of position that you want him to do. Again, really the only Azorius type of thing. This is really a mono white. Like, you could get rid of Mockingjay and put something else in here, put more removal or another raise the pass. All you need is Harbin. That's really all you need. Just like the Beatles said, they wrote a song about that. All you need is Harbin. All right. So 9 plains, 2 islands, Adhikar Waste, a Flood Farm Verge. Very good. I like this one because it's white, then it's blue, so it's flexible. Fortified Beachhead is another one that you may want to invest a little bit more in, speaking of Normandy. As it enters, you may reveal a soldier card and enters tapped unless you revealed a soldier. You add blue or white, and it has the ability to pay 5. Soldiers you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. So very, very useful stuff right there. If you want to go in for a big smash on that, not bad. I'm not mad at you if you play a little bit more of those. Restless Anchorage isn't the worst thing in the world to swing in with. I'm not mad at you for that. You do get a map token. And of course, Seachrome Coast for the double land effect right there. I honestly, I would maybe take out another island and put another fortified beachhead. I think it's kind of worth it. So that's what we're looking at right there. We're going to look at the stats. 30 creatures, 28 of them soldiers. The rest of them are going to be mostly humans, believe it or not. 4 instants, 3 sorceries, and a decent amount of artifacts. Yeah, we're relying on automatons for a lot of this one. Very, very useful for them. The fact that we can play them for free is incredible. I really like that effect. The fact that we can just have such utility in mana is really good. 22 lands altogether, you could probably rip it down to 21 and be fine. I'm going to be honest with you. You could probably make this cheaper. 2.1 average, again, just a splish splash of blue. Don't let it scare you. No counter spells, no omniscience, no crazy shit like that. Mostly white right here. 27 on there. A lot of creatures, very heavy. You know, and you're saying, well, it dies to board wipes. Yeah, I mean, we'd have a problem with Sunfall, but honestly, even the board wipes aren't that big of a deal. If they're sweeping us, it's kind of fine. We'll replace ourselves and come back even stronger. They're kind of wasting their turn by trying to sweep us over and over again because we have such good refreshment, such good resurrection, and such cheap utility that we can kind of punch right through it as it goes. Again, we already kind of talked about the sideboard here. I'm not mad at authorities to slow down the blockers, not let them block as much. Recruitment officer, of course you could do that. Rec raid is very useful for your artifact or enchantment if you're running that. Destroy evil is not a bad one either, for destroying big creatures and those enchantments and knocking them out. Dauntless Vet, I don't think everyone runs this. People used to run this a lot. Whenever this creature attacks, each creature you control gets +1/+1 until the end of turn, and it is a soldier. This one works pretty good with Harbin. If you can swing with Harbin, Dauntless Vet, and give everyone flying, you can usually land a knockout punch right there. Also, the art, it just fucking goes hard with that half metal face eye patch thing right there. Really good stuff. So it's not one to sneeze at. It's not one to sneeze at. To do that big, heavy knockout swing with Harbin is super cool. And of course, Adaptive Automaton, we already talked about. Choose Soldier. It will come in and do everything you need to do. So again, my take on it, not really, again, I didn't even look at the other people's, anybody else's deck. This is just kind of my classic kind of updated version of it. And I felt like doing a little something different, get out of the vampires and the life drain. So I hope you like this one. Leave a like, leave a comment. Go check out Mythic Mike because he's a cool guy. He makes some great decks. Let's get into standard rank. We're running this in Mythic and we're doing okay with it. So maybe you'll do fine with it too. Make sure you like it, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And are you excited for Tarkir? Let me know in the comments how you feel about Tarkir coming along. Here we go. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely fucking wild. Hey, what's up, Mineral Area? Didn't even notice you there. Ops goes first. How's the climb? It's doing all right. I mean, I'm just dicking around in Mythic right now. I'm not doing anything fucking that exciting. Once I'm in Big M, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just here. But overall, it's fine. Yeah, the 24-hour McDonald's and Walmarts. You know? As I've said before, we live in the ruins of a greater civilization. Classic J Flood. Yeah, that was a classic J Flood. That was like an old-fashioned J Flood. That made me nostalgic. Boom. Alright. This is going to be Sultai Reanimator. That's what he's trying to do anyways. Haunt Woods. We really need a land right here. Great. Boom. Patchwork. Boom. We'll choose Soldier. Boom, boom. He'll run a wipe here or a reanimate. He'll probably want to exile. Run an exile if he has a white mana. Nowhere to run. Okay. Velvet. Very nice. Spectral Sentinel. Boom. Basic land comes in. And protection from multicolor. Exile. Yeah. This type of shit is why people don't want to fucking play the game, by the way. This non-game that we're having right now, this fucking hollow, this shadow of an actual Magic card game, is the reason people go, I don't really feel like playing Magic. This is the fucking, this is the pale shadow of what a Magic card game is. This is an imitation, a simulacrum, a solemn simulacrum, if you will. This is just a whisper of what an actual Magic card game is. It's a real, it kind of fucking sucks. It's a damn shame. It is the antithesis of what we should be doing. The very much non-engaged, unplayed, just hollowness of the concept, the vague notion of Magic being played here. It's very frustrating. Boom. I'll take the hit, sure, man. Then he'll just sweep it up here. He'll run the sweeper. He doesn't give a shit. Hammercats. I watched 5 hours of a live stream from yesterday, and WCW or TBS went on off this morning. Oh. Cool. So let's do this. Okay. What's the third turn historic hit that you could run? He's going to play Get Lost. We're going to play Resolute Reinforcements. We'll go in. Boom. So he can play, let's say he'll draw the wipe here, or he'll play the he'll play the Reanimator. Okay. We'll do this. We'll say that. Do that. Pump. Boom. Alright, so fake Magic card deck got beaten by a real Magic card deck. There you go. Good stuff there. That's weird. We like lost half of our our viewers on whatchamacallit, on YouTube. It does that sometimes. YouTube will just drop out. YouTube will just be like, nobody's watching anymore. Just kidding, some people are watching. First turn, Alchemy Cat reducing hammer equip to 1 equip. Turn 2, 10 damage. Turn 3, second turn, 11 damage. Third turn, trample with the trample life link equip. Interesting. Hammer Cats, huh? Hammer Cats. How you been, Azrael? You been alright? Let's do this. Let's do this. Boom. Boom. Sawatami. He's gonna knock that out. Harbin. More kills? I'd love a raise the past here. The final vengeance, that. Boom. Alright, I mean, if you feel that, if you feel that strongly about it. If you feel that strongly about it. Okay. He's gonna hit Screaming Mimi. To blockers. We'll say no thank you, Screaming Mimi. No thank you, Screaming Mimi. I'm going to draw a mana right here because it's the last card in the world I fucking need. That, sacrifice, activate, boom, pop. My turn. Oh, it's Hrothgar Vanguard. Very nice. Okay, do this. Oof. Eat alive. Exile. Okay, I'm gonna kill my own guy here. He's trying to run game on me. He's trying to exile everything. Hey, what's the time I got back? I told you we were gonna fucking flood. I said it. I said we're gonna fucking flood here, and y'all didn't believe me. Y'all were like, Jay, you're crazy. We're not gonna flood. And I said, we absolutely are gonna flood, for sure. Boom. Going for 4 right there. Boom. Alright, that's too far, Sephora. The Blue Bruiser is funny, but you're taking it too far, man. Alright, he's gonna sacrifice. He's doing a grab and stab here. He's doing a grab and stab. Alright. We're gonna do that. Slagstorm, very nice. So this is just full suppression. This is all he's played. Kill, 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 kill. That's all he's played the whole game. Resolute Reinforcements. You're gonna discard. He turns that into that. What's this do? You may cast spells from your graveyard. If you do, it enters a finality as a vampire. Okay. Omniscience. He's gonna cast a creature from his graveyard. It's gonna be a fucking vampire Screaming Mimi, as one does. As long as I see it, I'm a vampire, baby. Boom. What's he gonna activate? Mirrex? Bango, bango. Scavenger's Talent. Sicario and MTG. Yeah, we're at the point where creature decks are just like, they're functionally useless. You know, we're at the point where it's just like, oh, they don't fucking matter. You can just fucking ignore. You just need spells. Creatures are just fucking pointless for you. Like that. I'm gonna draw land here real quick, guys. Don't worry about me. Oh, it's fucking Mockingjay. Okay, so we will take 3. You. Do that. 4. Okay. Hey, what's up, Gobs? Screaming Mimi. I don't know if he's got a removal here or not. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna put that down. He's gonna put that down. He's dead, actually. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I know. I think people are mad I'm not running, I think people are mad I'm not running Golgari. I gotta change the title. It does have a question mark. I don't know if you know that, but the question mark, means that means maybe. It's a question. It's not like, it wasn't a period, a statement of fact that's saying Golgari again, maybe? Like, I feel like that, I feel like that is good enough to kind of say that maybe it won't. Maybe it won't be that. Let's try it. I'm Ron Burgundy. Boom. All right, we're gonna play the Sun Sentinel here. Thank you so much, Officially Sephira. What's so funny, Officially Sephira, is you don't have a membership. You don't have a fucking whatchamacallit, which is kind of funny to me. No attacks. This is the time that I actually do need a mana. I would love to put down a Patchwork Banner and then hit Resolute. Because I'm a little bit worried about a sweeper here. Or direct removal. Ballyrush has got to survive. Boom. Okay. Oh, no, that's not going to do anything. Ballyrush Banneret again. Boom. Oh, okay. Alright. Officially Sephira, are you the official count of the Sephira makeup company? That would be pretty funny if you were. And just the official Sephira fucking makeup brand was watching me play Magic. My mom used to work for Sephira. Boom. Here's the point where we start needing a mana, guys. Here's the point where we start needing a mana. Oh, what did Hillbilly run today? He's not sharing his wicked decks with me. He's got to start doing that more often. He was here earlier. Oh, he's coming in now. It's coming in now, boys. Drop that with that. Actually, we want that. We want that. Might play a pump up. Boom. There you go. Yeah, we're stymied by land here. We're stymied by land, unfortunately. We're just never getting it. We're just completely fucking stymied by land. I'm still standing. We might be able to kill him if we get Harbin out. We get fucking Harbin out, we might be able to get him, but that's a fucking big if. He's probably got removal. Charge of the might. Oh, smash that guy in the face. Boom. He just gets replaced. Crawling chorus. Okay, so. Take it. Boom, boom. Hey, look, a fucking land. Look, a fucking land. Boom. Does he have the pump up to kill me? There we go. Yeah, I don't think the turn 7 fucking third land is gonna be is gonna really do us much good there. The turn 7 land was not doing us no favors there. All white control kill everything white since Twilight that finished up the goblins. Hey, what's up, Pac-Man? Pac-Man, I feel like you were here the other day. Oh, okay. Yeah, the last time you were here was pack opening day. Okay, so you haven't been here. My perception of time is just all fucked up. Ops goes first for Corvus Crovax here. Get lost. Of course I'm playing red on the fucking play here. Kellen. This is a big Kellen. This is Kellen's #1 fan here. Boom. Boom. Okay. We can do Resolute and Valley Vet. You may play Kellen right here. Might be Boros Equipment. Swiftblade Vindicated. I am selfless. I am raw. I swear I'm right. Swear I knew it all along. 'Cause I am blood. And I am cleaning up so well. I'm gonna hold steady on the on what we have here so we can have a removal top deck. You might try to load that and then do something else with it, so. Aether Spark. Interesting. Crack. You had to expect it, man. I'm sorry. You had to expect it. Velvet. Get him. What does this do? Put a 1/1 counter on you. I'm just gonna go to your face. We'll kill whoever you put down. We'll smash it. He wants to put down Kellen. He's gonna do Lightning Helix on that. Okay. Pop that up. Oh. No, thank you, man. I really don't want you doing that. I feel like I've discussed it, but I don't think you should be doing that. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. She's your priestess, I'm your priest, yeah. It's got a lot of tokens. You can explore a whole bunch. Got the Fey-blooded, nice. Sheltered by, hey, it's big shelter, okay. Lovely. Unfortunately for you, man, I got bad news. I'm afraid it's bad news. I'm afraid it's bad news. Man, this dude got fucking pummeled. Don't even like to fucking do this to people, for real, though. He just got fucking removal to death. He was trying to run something novel, and I mean, I only played 3 removals. It wasn't like that. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, I've been flooded pretty good, Golcappa. How you doing, Golcappa? Golcalper? Golcappa? What is it? Is it Golcalper? Golcalper. Unlike a Stomp Kelper, it's a Golcalper. Jorgito GB. I go first. Okay. Seachrome. We'll drop that. Spectrum Sentinel. We're gonna do you. Bring you in. Boom. We'll do Resolute Reinforcements or Mockingjay. I think we'll do Mockingjay. Put in a rare land, so I got a thingy. Builder's Talent. This is some nonsense here. I know he's up to something. Anytime you see somebody playing Builder's Talent, they're doing something fucking weird. They're doing weirdo shit. Yeah, doesn't the Shuffler just always feed you lands even if you fucking flop out? Basically, that's the trick. We're gonna do that. Probably gonna run a removal on us. Blot out. The greatest mania. Ooh. Lose that one. Unless you're only playing 2 drops. I think you can really only exploit the hand smoother so much. And it's only a best of 1, isn't it? Okay. He really wanted that blot out to work. He said I can get rid of one of these Valvets. Okay. Sweeper, potentially? The problem with Raise the Passive, if they're running back-to-back sweepers, they can just pop you. I'd rather him hit a Velvet. Yeah, there we go. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. He could have another one, I'm not gonna lie. He could just be fucking stocking another one and playing slow. So we don't know that he's completely knocked out of the game yet. I feel like he would have done it already though. Yeah, he would have done it already. He would have done it already. He's going to duplicate that. He's going to do double duplicate here. I'm going to draw land because this deck loves fucking flooding. It loves to fuck. Oh no, I win. Never mind. Never mind, I win. Never mind. I just get to win. There we go. Okay. That raised the pass, let me tell you, man. It's a fucking good card. Exile 150 creatures over any number of games. Alchemy Mage. We'll get some more stuff here. Let's keep it going. We're doing all right with this now. We're finally getting it in. I'd rather play against mono red every night. I always wonder why it takes some people so long to lose a game. Man, if I'm gonna lose, I want to get out of there fast enough. They're mad. They're salty. They think they're screwing with you. Oh my God, Trex raided with a party of 2. That seems like a small amount of people, Trex. What happened there? You were like, hey, I'm going to go see Jay, and they're like, I'm not going to see that fucking garbage. I'm not going to fucking... You're going to see Jay? We're not going to... That's how I imagine it went. People were like, fucking Jay? That's who you're going to go see next? Why do you think I watch Trex? If I wanted to see fucking Jay, why would I watch Trexo fucking Dactyl? You know? I'm assuming that's how it went. Boom. Let's hit it for 2. Boom. I think Patchwork Banner is the big boy play to play next. Yeah. No, I understand. You can just say that everyone left when you told them that you were coming to see me. It's alright. I can take it. I know the truth. Let's do this. Boom. Soldier. Boom. 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 Swing in. Boom. Okay. All fucking current sell X. Oh, so he's just gonna blow the fucking board up with a mana value of X or less. Destroy each. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oof. We'll do this. Oof. And we'll say you. Should you build a 5-color deck? I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else who wants to build a 5-color deck. No, don't do that. Don't build 5-color. Friends don't let friends play domain. The funny thing is you're like, no, Jay, I just told everyone that I was finishing and raiding to you, and they all said they had to go to sleep. It's very different than the situation that you told me. As you can see, that's a very different situation. everyone was busy. That's why they had to leave, not because they don't like you. It's really funny. I don't know why that's just amusing to me. Oh, target player loses 3 life and draws 3 cards. Who is he doing it on? Himself? Boom, Plenhoff. Boom. I don't know what this guy's plan was, what his Plenhoff was, but it didn't work. That reminds me of a book. They talked about this guy that everyone, he was such a party pooper, that if they saw him walking up to the bar, they'd turn the lights off and everyone would be quiet and lay on the floor. He would say, he's coming up the street right now. They turn the fucking lights off of the bar and everyone lay on the floor, and so it looked like no one was in there. Oh, man. Cyrildin the Bone Man. The Bone Man. Bone Man. Feel the rhythm with your hands. Feel the rhythm, my beats in. I made a Calyx Brawl deck and it definitely does not make friends. I can imagine Calyx is Seachrome home. Okay, so let's do Restless Anchorage just for funsies. Is he gonna play a knockback? No. We'll do Siege Vet next. Charter Course. He's trying to fill up his graveyard here. He's gonna try to put the eyeball in it. Did he put the eyeball? No, he put Spire Bluff Canal in it. Okay, we're gonna do Siege Vet. Boom, boom. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Haughty. Okay, so we're gonna do this, this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna wait to hit Resolute, and we're gonna see what we can hit off on that. Stormcatcher Memes. Bump. Bump. I gain a life off that. So Storm Chaser's Talent. Bump. Bump. Boom. I'm pretty good set up here, though. I can take the hit. Drop a card. It's a land. You're gonna bop in here. We'll Resolute Reinforcements. I'm gonna let him smash. No blocks. Boom. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go in. Okay. We're gonna hold steady. He may have a sweeper here. If he has a sweeper, we're in bad shape. If he doesn't have a sweeper, we're good to go. I don't think he has a sweeper, guys. I don't think he's going to do 20 damage right now with 2 cards. It's not impossible, but I don't think... Oh, we're actually fighting Spider-Man. That's pretty cool. Yep, out of there. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, currently at a juicy 63% and 83% on the play, which is, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. boom. Okay. Odd opener, and he goes first. I'll run with it though. I'll run with it. We'll start with the Yodian Mamosu. Sikrum Kist. Ping. Okay. I think we do Flood Farm Verge next. He's probably going to do a sweeper here. Yep. I don't really need to fucking play this game, man. I could just imagine in my head what's going to happen. We're going to say Soldier. Boom. We're going to do Nux. We'll put you down. And we'll wait. How about that? Oh, he's trying to reanimate. Okay, so if he reanimates, then it's pretty much it is what it is, you know? It pretty much is what it is. Finding the third path, you may cast an instant or sorcery from his back end. Without playing it. So he's going to do the reanimator on the eyeball. Yeah, this is just eyeball fucking whatever. He may run a sweeper here. No, he's gonna do a fear of missing out. Very nice. I'm going to copy this, by the way. I can play this and copy the eyeball. Torch the tower, exile. Very nice. He's gonna pump that. Boom. Manifest red. Resolve. Balyish Banneret. We're gonna do 1, 2. Eyeball. You. No attacks. And we want Siege Vet. There we go. Target player mills 4 cards. Jeskai Oculus. The Oculus Rift. Ooh, there we go. The knockback. Very cool. We're going to double block you here, my guy. Take a big hit there. Trex certainly would never fucking stop me from getting into Mythic by beating the shit out of me. He's too good of a pal. He would never fucking stop me from getting into Diamond 1 by fucking beating the fucking cowboy shit out of me all night. And then being like, whoops, I forgot. I forgot you wanted to win a game and get into Mythic. Sorry. He'd never do that, ever, in a million years. Literally in that many years, in 1 million. Jeskai Ball. We're gonna do no attacks. We're gonna end turn. Manifest Dread. Hey, view battlefield. Ooh, we have a big resurrector right there. So view browser. We'll do that. Exile target crit spell in this graveyard. He'll have to do fucking knockback again, I think. Yeah, he'll do knockback again. Let's do Into the Flood on the eyeball. Into the flood again. Same old trip was back then. Boop, bop, boop, boop, bop. Though I'd made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I come too far to get home? Yeah. Am I wrong? Left you here alone. F. Oh, he gets the double block. He gets the double hit me with the Oculus Rift. So that's too much. He gets the double pop me with Oculus Rift here. Boom, boom. Boom. He gets to 7 me again. I would have killed him next turn too, by the way. I would have flipped this and that, and then swung it all in the sky, and they would have all been +1. It would have been like 20-something damage. Close one, but he fucking could knock back a million times. You don't remember doing that, Trex? I was struggling one night to get into fucking Diamond 1, and I finally was playing you, and I was like, oh, Trex, it is you, thank God. And you're like, yeah, thank God. And then pulled out the fucking 38 snub and shot me in the back, left me in an alley. A horrible, horrible, traumatizing experience. I turned the corner and Trex was screwing a fucking suppressor on a gun. What are you doing, Trex? I'm making it quick. Dropped the gun down next to my body, walked away. Jess Skyball, he barely got me. That's the thing about Jess Skyball. He just barely got me on that one, which is, you know, I like that. I like that it was not a huge, it wasn't a blowout. It was he was able to knock back one more time, and I didn't hit the removal. Unable to scream. Interesting. Maybe this. That. Soldier. That. Boom. Okay. Oops. Okay. That. This guy's gonna die. Even if you're on the sweep, he's gonna die. Unable to scream. There you go. Finishing him off. All right. I think we proved our point. 85% on the play, 65% not on the play. Pretty decent overall. It is very different from Mythic Mike's deck. I have to say, someone said Mythic Mike ran an Azorius Soldiers by making them free. That was the initial idea, but honestly, I did not even look at his deck. I'm just aware of that. But I don't want anyone to think that I'm biting. Mythic Mike's a good guy, too. Yeah, I mean, pretty fun. I'm gonna have to. This is broccoli, so I'm gonna have to put some cheese whiz on it for you guys. Tell you it's just a mono white soldier deck, but you know, that might be the way to get you to eat your vegetables, you know, and that never hurts. So with that all being said, I've been Jay Villainy, and you have been great. Bye bye.